Hello everybody and welcome back to Mudrunner. We just dropped a load of logs off at the top there to the lumber mill, and our plan of action now is to get this truck just here, it's got no fuel in it, drag it all the way back to the garage, which shouldn't be too far from here, and that's at least 200 litres of fuel in it, as well as this truck as well. Now we're about half full. Now we've got to get this truck back and get another set of logs and bring it all the way back up here to the lumber mill. But my plan for this truck is to get it back to the garage and make it a repair truck. So we want to take the main road down, really, don't we, which is this one. Yeah, so we want to make this like a repair truck, maybe a bit of a rescue truck as well. So I'm not quite sure which is the best way to get in there. Let's see if we can reverse in. And we've got these two trees here we should just knock over. I might be able to get it from there actually. Should we have a look, see if we can actually get it? We can. What a Brucey bonus that is. It's got no fuel in it, so it's going to be a proper drag. I know it's out of fuel. You might have to stick a bit of four-wheel on to get it going, I think. Don't want to run out of fuel if we can help it. Let's take that off because we don't want that. Let's see if we can drag it a little bit. There we go, beautiful stuff. Now we're stuck. There we go, in again. Hopefully them two trees would just fall over. Beautiful stuff. I don't want this to be too much of a mission though, to tow this thing back. Let's that tree out of the way. Let's see if we can get it this time now. Let's get that off. That's it. What are we stuck on now? What are we stuck on ourselves, yeah? But it's that tree in it that just disappeared, if you noticed. Right, we know it's got no fuel. Let's just put this on. Alright, so freezer armour. Alright, hopefully we can just take a slow trek, get this bad boy back up to the garage. That's it. So the ground's a bit harder up here, so once we get up here we should be not too bad. It's just this bad boy moving. Sloppy mud up a hill. But the ground is a bit drier, so we should get a bit more grip. And then we can hopefully have our rescue truck. And normally I have the K700, which is my rescue truck, but it doesn't carry any points. It can carry a trailer that would do points, but that's not the point really of the K700, if you ask me. Let's see if we can do a bit of a non-four-wheel drive work. There's a bridge down there. Let's just make sure we're going the right way to the garage. But yeah, we just got to pretty much follow this bad boy round and in. You know that's going to be simple, more simple than actually doing it. Especially when this ground up here looks a bit rickety-rockety. Now, which way? Wants me to go left. I've got the rickety-rockety way. which should bring me down here. So which way shall I go? Shall I go left or shall I go straight? That looks a bit sloshy, as this looks rocky. But you just never know what's at the top of here. There's a bridge there. Let's just go this way and see what happens. It's not exactly the main route, the main road, but we're going to take it anyway. Should get a bit more grip on these rocks than we are on that sloppy water that's going back over there. And we're doing alright so far. No four-wheel drive at the moment, even if we do move steady and steady. Steady and steady. Slowly and steady is what I was meant to say. Put a bit of four-wheel drive on though, can't we? That looks like a big arse rock there, doesn't it? Right there. Let's see if we can go around this side of it maybe. So come on. You can do it. I've got every faith in you. Alright, so just pop down here and then around. So it's just down here and turn left. It's alright taking that corner wide. And then we'll go left. It's a big drop off. I fall down there, isn't it? If I go down there, there's no rescue. Yeah, I don't want to use too much fuel if I can. I know I'll get refilled up to 200 litres in the garage, so it doesn't matter if I'm so I can get to the garage. And then hopefully 200 litres of fuel should be enough to get me back to the fuel truck that's stuck with the trees, as we remember. And then we can go and get some more logs. That is my plan of action. Oh, whoa, whoa, what we've lost? We've lost a truck, haven't we? Ah, my plan's out the window. Let's let's see if we can get round a little bit and maybe we can try and pull it out. Well, I don't want to be pulling it out for too long. It's probably because I was too busy gas bagging and not really watching what everything was doing. Alright, now that we're around, let's see if we can try and is that a tree? It is a tree. Can we get it now? No. Can this one get it? No. Maybe if we can get a bit closer to the edge. Doesn't help with that steer. The trailer's a bit of a arse to steer. Alright, let's see if we can perhaps get it from here. We can. I know it's going to turn this round, but we've got this tree in the way, haven't we? Look, can you see that tree? It's doomed it now, it's doomed it. All my plans are out of the window. There's too many trees down there to fish that out, I think. Well, let's cut my losses. That's that plan out the window. That was going to be my rescue truck stroke repair points. What we'll do, we'll get this back to that garage, get it topped up with 200 litres of fuel, and we're just going to head back and get some logs. We're just going to have to hope for the best now. I do have a B66 quite local. Might be able to get that back to a garage. There's a garage over there. I just don't know. I'm pretty gutted about that truck there, but I'm not going to waste 2 hours on my... I could rescue it, don't get me wrong. I've rescued some awkward stuff, especially on the original Spintires. I remember the original Spintires. The amount of rescues I had to do was unbelievable, and I felt that game was a bit more harder than this game. That's my honest opinion anyway. As this game, you know, the actual levels itself, yeah, I've done some rescue missions and it's been a bit challenging at times, but it's not been mega challenging. But that truck we just lost, I could spend an hour or so getting it out, and I would get it out. It would have been hard work with all the trees down there, but I would have got it out. It might have been a case of get another truck up here as well, just to try and rescue it, but there seems to be a lot of hard work considering we're on the roll. We've got a fuel truck now. I think the B66 I could potentially use as a kind of a... because that B66 seems to be rescuing quite a few things and it does well. So we could use that. Let's get this topped up with fuel. Right, so we've got 200 litres of fuel. I'm going to turn around. Oh, get that back in reverse. Let's spin this truck round. Okay, let's get a map of action then. So we just refilled again. Let's see, that's the one we've just lost, isn't it? We've just lost that. Unbelievably, I've just lost that. So we could pretty much go the way we just came, past our lost truck. Up here, we came down here, didn't we? So we can keep going straight down this hill to this truck, get a bit of refilling, cross over. Oh, I did come down here, didn't I? And scooted round here, around here. That's what I'm going to try and do. That isn't my plan of action. So I'm hoping we're going to have quite a straightforward run here. The B66 is just there. So I could roll that down the hill, across the water, up this little bit here, and get some repair points. Shall we have a try? Let's have a try. There's the river, the stream, or whatever you want to call it. There's the lost truck. I've got this completely damaged now. I'm just wondering if I can get that down. It does look a bit ropey, if you ask me. Is there anything like that way? Everything looks a bit ropey, doesn't it? Personally, I'll just drive the thing off the edge. Hope for the best. I could probably get down there, look. If I lose this truck, it's not the end of the world. And let's just go steady. Steady. It's like a suicide mission, this, and it's suicide. If we go down steady, we might just be alright. Now we need to get down here now, don't we? Is that steep? Steep enough to maybe hurt my truck. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, that went quite well to plan, didn't it? Oh, let's just, I want to get to there. I might have to stick a bit of four-wheel drive on, I think. Maybe a bit of diff lock. Okay, maybe a bit of winch. You're joking. That tree's right there, I'm sure I can get that. Okay, not to worry. So, as a small truck goes, this is my favourite, B66. Because it's small, nimble, four-wheel drive, it's better than the Jeep. Or the A469. Given the choice to have the A469 or this, I'd have this. Let's just be careful that we don't knock this bad boy over now. Probably get this all the way up there now and it probably won't be able to take much. But we don't need any of them full fuel cans in there. Have we got any fuel in it? Let's have a look. I've got 100 litres of fuel. That's just not a great deal. I want to know if it can take a bigger repair kit with it in case we need it. Because I've got my fuel truck, I've got my crane, I've got two fuel trucks to be honest with you. I've got the fuel truck at the kiosk and then I've got the mobile one, which is not so mobile at the moment as it is stuck with the trees. I've got this, which I'm going to make the repair truck, repair point truck, and maybe a rescue truck. I know it's only little, but it doesn't do a bad job at rescuing vehicles, as you've already seen on this series. So this is not a little slouch. What we'll do, we'll get this truck, we'll leave it here, we might get the two A469s over here as well, get them fully repaired, and well, they'll be fully fuel, so this thing can do up to 200 litres maximum, which this truck can only hold 116. I think the A469s are about the same, if not a bit less. Okay, so we've got our utility attachment, 600 repair points. That has 200 repair points, which is what I've got installed. So we can uninstall that. Get the utility attachment. There we go. Bit more beef to it. Okay, alright, let's swap trucks. Swap. And let's get this bad boy rolling. That utility truck, that's what we're going to call it now, the repair truck, is going to come into handy, no doubt. Once we get this rolling, we'll get that up there as well. But we'll keep it down here for the minute because you never know what might happen when we bring our second set of logs up here. There's no need to rush, is there? We can just put it down a gear. So I might do a bit of a time lapse here, get to the fuel truck, and I'll see you shortly. Fuel truck, so let's take it steady down here though. I don't think I need to refuel it from here because I think I've got enough fuel to get back to the logging yard. But I have got to get this free out of that tree. It's stuck right between them two trees, and I do need to get that out at some point, which we'll do. If I have to detach the trailer and do that, I will. This is that rickety little bridge. Okay, let's do another little time lapse then. As I was going to refuel, then decided not to. Let's do another time lapse and see you back at the log kiosk. kiosk. I'm just going to top up with fuel quickly as well as we pass the old fuel tanker just here. We might as well put a bit of four-wheel on and it help us out. That's it, beautiful. Alright, let's top this bad boy up with fuel then. So let's swap trucks. Let's put some fuel in it. Let's change trucks back to there, and let's go and do some logs. Okay, daylight is now driven in, which is good. I'm gonna pull up here, turn around, load up the logs, and then I'm gonna trunk it all the way back to the lumberyard. Hopefully do it all in a time lapse with no issues, no tipping over or nothing. So, see you in a bit then. Thank you very much, and I'll see you at the lumberyard hopefully. yard completed. Our second set of logs delivered here. Job is a good one. I have 2 lumber mills to go. Oh, what's going on here now? Look. Well, let's roll this in. There we go. Oh, bit of freezing again. That happens every now and then, that, doesn't it? Okay, let's unload. Excellent stuff. So 8 out of 8. This lumber mill completed. Lumber mill 1. Next on the list is the lumber mill down here. That's going to be the next one, and then lastly we're going to do this one. Simply we're going to do that last because we can get to the fuel station and that. So yeah, lumber mill 1 completed. 2 more to go. So hit like if you want to hit like, subscribe if you want to subscribe, and I'll see you for the next journey. Take care now.